Hughes kicks out looking for Cole. Meldrum stops him, and certainly that'll be a kick. Nigel Cole. Right outside him. Here's the handball. He's under a bit of pressure. Fraser Murphy runs into him. Ball knocked away by Wilson from Alvin. Taken by Reed. He finds Rode. Rode brings it inboard to Madden. Madden chopped off on the on his left-hand side there, but gets on to Kukamillis. Kukamillis looks for Ashman. It's a good pass, good short, low pass. And Ashman had no trouble taking it. Ashman's had 8 kicks this quarter. And he finds Mackenzie, but Mackenzie can't hold it. And John Fitch comes away with the ball. Good pass into Parrish. Parrish now has got a bit of time to really use this. Looks for Luton. Over the back, Alvin. Luton now the chance. Good running. Good running, not a great deal of support there. Batterson coming up belatedly. And there'll be a throw-in. Really, the Melbourne players just seem to leave Luton to battle that one out in his own. 3 Carlton players in there before Batterson.
Madden gets a finger to it, but Batterston takes it away, and the breeze whips it out of bounds in the forward pocket on the bounce. It'll be a throw-in. Carlton leading by 20 points, and Melbourne, with the breeze in this term, have managed just 3 behinds in 20 minutes. Cordner wins the tap, but it goes to Murphy. No mark to Alvin. That'll be a free. That is loose play by Brian Wilson.
Alvin looks for McClure. Goes close to finding him. Taken by Wright. Wright hoists the ball. Wilson, rubber chest. Taken now by Connolly. Feeds an underground pass out to Lutet. Lutet is sat on, but it's play on. And there's now an appeal for holding the ball, and it's given. And that could well have been making up for missing the Lutet incident. But as we'd noted before, not many penalties given today for players not hitting it out, and finally there's one. Batterson shooting for goal at 40 metres out. Not a bad looking kick, drifting off the last minute, but a goal, and one that Melbourne badly need. 21.5 minutes gone. Takes them to 2-5 versus Carlton 4-7.
Madden with a run at it. Good endeavour there. Here comes Cole. Tackled by Blackwell. It goes to Reed. Oh, Corkamillis wide open for Hunter. He's got Mackenzie in the goal square, but will probably goal himself. Quick answer by the Blues. Hunter's first goal.
Set a bounce. Madden. Kukamillis. Cole. Cole feeds it out to centre half forward. Marked in front by Ted Fidge, and there'll be 15 metres. So Carlton answering Melbourne's goal very quickly, but Melbourne now coming back to be within range immediately. And it's a long 15 metres against Dean. Ted Fidge will shoot from about 40 metres out. Here's the kick. Goal umpire drifts across, but it's 6 points.
Carlton's lead at half-time, 12 points. Now to the start of the third quarter. On the ground, he was touchless in the first half. In his direction, big pack around him. Ashman at the front. Back to the centre square. Crash down they go. The hand pass is intercepted by Blackwell. His kick to centre half forward. Dean runs onto it. Contested by Connolly, who almost turned the wrong way. Back to Cole. A chase for Parrish. Reid meets him, and Reid will win it. Gee, Lutet didn't play too well then to just leave Reid alone. Comes to Wright.
Right, gets himself a bit of room. Feeds it across. Now to Fidge. Ted Fidge. Shoots up towards the end of the square on. Finds Batterson very easily. Batterson about 40 metres out. And Cordner comes off and John Fidge goes on. So Batterson shoots. And he's kicked it. And so Melbourne are right back in this game. Second goal.
Melbourne within a kick, and they got the first goal of the second half into the breeze. Here's Road, awkward bouncing ball. Jarrett misses with a socker. Connolly, number 22. And umpire Robinson calls for it and will ball it up. Carlton 5-7, Melbourne 4-7, 2.5 minutes into the third quarter.
Madden, in the end, had to throw his boot at it as he was being pulled away from the ball. Pushes it up forward. In front is Yates. He can't control it. McClure has the ball now. Tries to burst through. Does so. Gets out to Fraser Murphy. Murphy, left-footed kick. Finds McKenzie on the edge of the goal square. He'll kick it from about 15 metres out. And McKenzie, who's had 5 kicks already today. Easy shot for goal. Kicked one already. No mistake. And the Blues fairly quickly answering that challenge from Melbourne.
Margin back to 12 points in favour of Carlton. Here's a centre square infringement, and the free kick going to Melbourne to be taken by Peter Moore. Raking kick, holds up a bit into the breeze. Half forward, good mower, no, dropped it, Wilson. It was well played to burst out of the pack. The whistle's gone, it's going to be a Melbourne free. He allows them to play on. Connolly's hand pass to Zantuck, and a pass up to the forward line, and Batterston marks in between half forward and the forward pocket. Adrian Batterston. He's kicked 2 for the D's, and he kicked their goal earlier this quarter. Near the behind post, Templeton stays at the back. Wright is there, hurriedly boot to ball. Silvani off the ground. Carlton not out of trouble yet. In fact, it's across the face of goals, out of bounds in the other back pocket for throwing.
Madden and Templeton. Madden gets out to English. His kick smothered. Alvin now has a chance. He can't control it. Ball comes back to Wright. He bursts through. Gives it across to Batterson. Batterson flips it up with one hand. Ball's free now with Zantuck. Zantuck left foot kick. Onto the edge of the square. A lot of players up there. Dean breaks through. Clears with the left boot. Fraser Murphy leads in the race. Can't control it. Gates with a chance. Now Jarrett. Jarrett gives it off to Wright, who's been a pretty effective player. Wilson underneath it with Alvin, and Alvin a great mark against the Brownlow medalist. Good use of the body and great control of the ball. Seven kicks to Tom Alvin.
32 players in one half of the ground. Oh, what a mark that was by Lutet at the back of the pack. He came on in the second quarter to replace Templeton. Now in the third quarter, both he and Templeton on the ground. There's Templeton, can't mark. Hasn't had a possession yet. Goes to Rhys Jones. Beautiful balk through centre half back he goes. Onto Road. Diving attempt by Blackwell unsuccessful. Hunter, great pass. Meldrum. Corcomelis going past. Should goal, Corcomelis. 30 metres out. Good football, the Blues.
In the second half, Melbourne managed just 2 goals 2, while Carlton kicked 9 goals 8 in the second half to win it by 60 points. For Carlton, Murphy and McKenzie each kicked 4 goals, Hunter and Corcomelis each 2, and for Melbourne, Batterston kicked 2 of their 5.